2. In which country should your new home be? You should never be content about crawling on the ground if your dream is to fly. Helen Keller / The first thing you have to do is define your expectations and desires for yourself, and match a country, or countries, to these. However, you should know that you cannot always think only by the rules of logic. Let us summarize this a little. If you have a good job and feel that you are a professional in it with sufficient routine, this is the area where you should seek. I know that many people think one should start everything from scratch in a new country, but this is only a misconception. A professional will be kept in high esteem also abroad. Good professionals are truly valued everywhere. If you don't have such knowledge, however, you are in no trouble, either. There are countries with a demand for workforce for all sorts of jobs, whether they are cleaners, kitchen workers, physicians, nurses, IT experts, carpenters, locksmiths, and so on. If you learned a foreign language at school and think you speak it well enough, that can be an excellent starting point for your decision. If necessary, you can develop your basic knowledge, and that will more or less define what your target country should be. Of course, not everything is black and white. There are many companies in English-speaking countries seeking professional salespeople with a good command of the German language, for example. All I am trying to point out is that you should not rule out any possibilities. The knowledge of the language is only one of the keys to success. But if you don't have it, do not be discouraged. Languages can be learnt. Tip: start using Facebook. There are many groups with members from your home country already living in your target country. In essence, you can get up-to-date information free of charge. As a first step, be only a follower, an observer, then make acquaintances. On these sites, you will receive all kinds of information, as they are used by many of your enthusiastic compatriots, burning with the desire to communicate with positive people like you. There are sites offering apartments to let, jobs and similar things in the towns of a particular country. You should find the country's biggest small ad sites and collect information about jobs, apartments and prices. Follow forum topics in the given country. I am sure that you will find some launched by your compatriots. In these, you will find useful notes about how other people began their new life. Besides, these forum sites usually also have a small ad column. It is also important that you check on the internet how welcoming your target country is with immigrants. Check things like migration-related matters, taxation, insurance and the costs of medical checkups. Collect information about what you need to get employment in the given country. It is also important that you have a clear picture of the costs that will be incurred in the selected country, the average pay, the money you will make working in your own profession, apartment rental and utility expenses, food prices. A small thing it may seem though, but is also useful to know the prices of clothes. It is very important that you know the costs and opportunities of mass transportation. You are very likely to have to use it when commuting or when looking for a job. Find the given country's or town's largest transportation company and look around on its website. You will find all the information on the internet, just search the given term in Google. Watch videos on YouTube.com, you wouldn't believe how many useful materials you will find about the town and country you are interested in. You should also get to know the weather conditions of your new home. This will be important for you to get an idea of what clothes you will have to use. If the climate is humid, you'd better try to find a house recently built, old ones are likely to be moldy. Collect all the information you can about the target country, learn everything about it that you consider important. You can find all details on the sites of Wikipedia, you just have to use the search function. There is a great site where you can look up the ranking of countries. Good country will be extremely helpful to make your choice. Arrange the information, write down the results, and I am sure that you will be able to make a decision based on these. It can be very useful to travel to the selected country for a while and, seemingly as a tourist, travel that country, look around there and get the feel and taste of it and try to identify with it. Collect information and live the life of the everyday person of that place. Go to shops, meet people and talk with them. These impressions may be very helpful to make your decision. My partner and I went abroad on invitation and decided during this holiday that we wanted to live there. I got up one morning, looked at a small ad portal and did a search about my profession. I immediately saw that it was marketable and the pay was higher than in my home country. This gave us a lot of encouragement. Half a year later, we already moved.